Jesus goes to the core of the law, citing the seventh commandment, you shall not commit adultery. And biblically speaking, adultery was understood to involve any sexual relationships outside of marriage of the covenant between a man and a woman. And Jesus radically internalizes the concept of adultery by tracing its root cause to a lustful look. You know that moment when a look becomes a stare. You know that moment? Yeah. That's what Jesus is getting at. See, Jesus is saying that's the moment you got to deal with your heart. And he knows that's not a good moment. And he uses that phrase when you begin to look at a woman lustfully. He describes that look as a result in another person's becoming the object of my sexual desire. And then you begin to crave it. And that all starts here and here before you begin to act it out. And what Jesus is saying, before it ever even becomes an acting out, you got something to deal with. And my friends, it's a battle that every person is in. No one is immune to this. No one. And we need to be honest with it. And Jesus is intending that the entire person, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually, your mind and your heart is pursuing the will of God. That's what Jesus is saying here. Every part of your being should be focused on him. And when that look becomes a stare, you got to deal with it. You got to deal with it before anything else happens. Because now the slow fade begins to happen and destruction begins to happen. In your heart, it begins to harden, and then before you know it, in your action. And God says, Jesus says, I want to be the way and the truth and the life from the inside out. It's not just about, did I do the right thing? Well, I didn't commit adultery. I didn't go all the way here. No, Jesus says, I want to be the way, the truth, and the life from your heart out through your life. It's got to start here. So when that look becomes a gaze, got to deal with it. Got to call it out. Got to go after the heart. And Jesus is revealing here that we have a significant responsibility to exercise sexual restraint. And we fail that in so many ways. With our eyes, with our heart, and sometimes in the ways that we act out.